Hey guys, welcome back to my channel for tons of fall cleaning and decorating. How crazy is that? We are already starting on our fall decorating for 2022. Now, I have picked out mostly a neutral kind of decor palette because it is still really hot here and we're enjoying our last few weeks of summer. So I'm not quite ready for the pumpkins yet, but I do want to make my house feel more cozy and inviting. So that's what we're going to focus on today. I'm going to share a ton of decorating ideas and tips with you for how you can have that kind of pre-fall transitional decor in your home where everything feels really warm and inviting, but you're not quite overloaded with the pumpkins and saying goodbye to summer yet. And of course, whenever I'm doing any kind of seasonal or holiday decorating, I love to start by doing all of the dusting, the cleaning, the vacuuming, making sure that things are clutter-free and as clean as can be so that I'm working in a neat, empty, neutral space. That's just what makes me feel the most inspired and motivated and keeps me from becoming overwhelmed. And even though I am not ready to pull out all of my totes full of pumpkins just yet, that will be coming up very soon within the next few weeks. I've got so much fall decorating, decor, shopping, hauls, all types of really fun fall content planned to share with you. So if you love seasonal decorating just as much as I do, definitely make sure you are subscribed and you've got your notification bell turned on so that you don't miss it. Now, I don't know about you, but whenever I think of fall, I always think of colors changing, things becoming more deep and rich and warm, and that crispness in the air. And so with my decor, the number one thing that I was focusing on was keeping things relatively neutral with a deep pop of color. So I actually picked a blue tone, and it's just a very neutral, slightly warm tone that I'm going to sprinkle in throughout my home. I felt like the blue was the right choice because it makes me feel very coastal and summery, so it honors the last few weeks of this current season, but also deep enough that it makes me feel very cozy and warm and is the perfect transition into fall. I even matched my outfit with all of the decor, and everything that I'm wearing came from Wild Bee Boutique. You can use code Megan to save money on your Wild Bee order, so I will leave that link down in the description box. But the second tip that I had was to add in a ton of warmth and coziness using throw blankets and throw pillows. Everybody here knows that I have such a problem with buying throw blankets. I am absolutely addicted, but sometimes it works out in my favor. So I actually picked up this blanket ladder for only $25. It was an absolute steal. I love the way that it looks and it's really high quality. I'll leave a link down in the description box if you're interested. But I'm just going to add a few blankets to it, mostly in neutral tones, cozy textures, and that little pop of blue there in the center that makes my heart just so happy. Another really easy change you can make to your decor that has a huge impact is to switch out your florals. So I'm actually creating this little tray here on our coffee table, and I've got that beautiful blue vase, and I'm adding in some wildflowers, and instead of the vibrant greens and bright whites, they're more muted, and that is just so much more cozy and just screams fall to me. And then switching out your candles and candies for more seasonal scents and rich textures can go a long way in transitioning your seasonal decor. It makes such a high impact with very minimal effort and super low budget. So this is how our family room turned out, and I love it. for me, it feels so much more cozy and welcoming and inviting without completely saying goodbye to summer and without overloading the space with pumpkins in literally the beginning of August. I feel like it's the perfect transition, and it really motivated me to keep going. So now we're gonna head into my kitchen, and I have very few changes that I wanted to make in here. I found this little blue canister on clearance at Hobby Lobby for like $4 and could not pass it up. I thought it would be perfect to set on this tray next to my stovetop, and on the bottom it does say that it's food safe, so I could totally use it as a pinch pot for some of my most used seasonings or salt. I also found this utensil crock at my local Home Goods about a month ago. It was only $8, and I'm just going to add in all of my wooden cooking utensils for a little extra warmth in this corner over here next to my cookbook. Okay, this has absolutely nothing to do with decorating, but how cute is this glass tumbler? I love it so much. It had just arrived while I was filming, so I thought I'd share. It's from the Josie W Collective on Instagram and Etsy. I'll leave a link down below if you want to pick one up for yourself. It really is the sweetest thing. I've been getting so much use out of it, and it came with its own straw, which is always a plus. But anyway, this is the way that my kitchen turned out, and I really love it. I love how minimal and clutter-free it is, but those pops of blue really added a little something extra special. And now I'm going to move on into our living room. This definitely is going to get the most decor. It's probably the biggest single room in our house, and it's also the room that you immediately walk into when you come through our front door. So I like to make sure that it's really warm and welcoming and inviting and looking pretty at most times. Definitely not all times. It can get a little chaotic, but most of the time. So this is a new addition to this space. I was able to score this little bookshelf cabinet that matches with our other one that's next to the fireplace, and I love it. It fits perfectly in this space next to the front door, and I was so excited to decorate it. I'm making sure to add in those little pops of blue, lots of warmth and leather, warm tones, all of those sorts of things, and then really going overboard with those florals. I just wanted a very lush, beautiful arrangement that just says, "Hey, how are you?" as soon as you walk through the front door. Once I had decorated that, I was just feeling so good about it that I wanted to make a few small changes to the other bookshelf that we have next to our fireplace. So I'm just wiping everything down, all of the shelves, doing all of the dustings on the mantle, all of that. And then I'm just going to make a few very small changes, but again, super high impact to add in those blue tones and all of that warmth and coziness without going overboard. And I am so sorry about these empty blank photo frames. I know that can be a little unsettling, or at least it's unsettling for me to look at, but I actually realized while I was filming that I forgot to pick up my photo print order from Walgreens, so I ran out when I was all finished and got that done. The next time you see them, I promise there will be pictures in them, but that's actually my last tip when you are switching out your seasonal decor or more transitional decor, is to change out your wall art, accent art, and your photo frames for pictures that are a little more warm, inviting, or seasonally appropriate. And again, it's such a small budget, low effort thing that makes a high impact and can absolutely change the entire vibe of your home and the space that you're working in. So I just have a few few more changes, mostly switching out the throw pillow covers and then the decor on that little tray in the center of our coffee table, doing some vacuuming and tidying up, and I'm just going to stop rambling now and let you enjoy the rest of this before I talk through the entire thing and bore you half to death.
One step forward, two steps backwards, yeah. Immature lover who don't use big words, yeah. I don't need convincing at all because I know what I want. Baby, can't you figure it out? What's going on in your heart? What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? Show feels, yeah. I've been trying to take it slow, but my patience low. Think it's time you let me know. What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? Yeah. Summer's over, still getting nowhere, yeah. If winter blows here, baby, I fear we gon' disappear. Do you even want me? Do you even worry that I'm gonna love somebody else? Do you think about me when you're feeling lonely by yourself? What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? What's it gonna take for you to show, take for you to show feels, yeah. I've been trying to take it slow, but my patience low. Think it's time you let me know. What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? Yeah.
Okay, so this is how our entryway, living room, fireplace area turned out, and I have got to say, I am so proud of myself. I am really happy with the entire vibe that I was able to create in my home, and I love every single thing. It was the perfect seasonal transition, at least for me and my family, and we are all enjoying it so much, so I hope that you enjoyed it too. I really hope I was able to share some decorating ideas and tips with you that you could use in your own home to transition your own decor. If you did enjoy today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and turn on your notification bell if you haven't already, because I have so much fall content coming at you over the next couple of weeks. Thank you so much for choosing to spend your time here with me today, and I'll see you in the next one.